Hey, what's up, guys? It's Josh here again, aka Peleus. I wanted to come talk to you guys today and bring you part two, if you will, to my tips and tricks video, my veteran tips and tricks that I brought you guys, I think, last week. When I got done with that video, I thought of all these things, equipment and gear-wise, just a couple things that I could have thrown in that video, but since they're different than actual tactics, I thought, why not just put them in their own video? So that's what I'm going to do today. Once again, like always, I'm going to warm up on bots just to get my aim going. And if you don't like watching the bots, I'm going to, like always, I'm going to keep on throwing up some funny Call of Duty normal footage. I usually do get first or second place, so I have some decent playthroughs or decent plays, and I'll try and throw up some more funny ones for you guys when they're good. But for this purpose, it's easier to talk to you guys like this when I just am warming up on bots. So let's throw this game of bots up. I'll talk to you about some of these things and use these things, guys. They will help you. Even if you're an amazing player, you have lots of skill, use that last video and use this one to improve your skills with some strategy and just little dumb things you could do, because you can always up your game. I can always up my game. So if you guys have tips for me, leave them in the comments. If I'm doing something stupid, if you're like amazing and you know how to make me better, because one thing I've always noticed, my KD never goes amazing in these games because I can be such a spaz on certain nights, and that's been climbing. But when I first got this Call of Duty, I just ran around trying to learn the maps and everyone just shot me up. And I don't ever have buddies on here. A lot of my buddies quit playing Call of Duty for whatever reason, so I'm pretty much always with randoms. They usually aren't talking, so it's a struggle. But lately I've really been going back up to my old self that I was in other Call of Duties, and I've been getting first or second place about every time and getting like 25 plus kills, so it's been going well and getting a little better. I could always use some help though, or some buddies on here to help me out. So without further ado, let's talk about this equipment. The first thing I wanted to mention is control freaks. Okay, I don't know, a lot of you have probably heard of control freaks before. They're pretty popular now, so it might be redundant, some of this information. If it is, just skip ahead to another video or something. You don't have to watch, but this is something that I've been using for about 7 or 8 years, and I really think they're amazing, man. They create a bigger sweet spot in the middle, and you really only need a control freak on that right thumbstick. You don't need one on the left because it's just for running and strafing. I've tried putting one on the right and on the left, and it really doesn't feel right. It feels like you are sluggish. So I really think you don't want one on the left stick if you want to be still quick and snappy. But you put it on the right thumbstick, it creates a bigger sweet spot. And the best way to explain to you why it works so good, why it's going to be awesome for you, is for you just to buy a pair, because they're cheap. They're like 10 bucks or something. Get some on Amazon. Throw one on your right thumbstick. Try it out. It's going to feel really weird at first. And then what a terrible shot. It's going to feel really weird at first. And then you're going to get used to it. And once you get used to it, pull that stick back off after that, and only then will you realize how awesome it is. Because once you're getting used to it, you don't totally notice what it's doing for you, but when you take it back off and your aim is just wild and all over the place, then you realize, oh wow, this stick was making me amazing. And that's what they do. In a nutshell, control freaks make you do things you shouldn't be able to do. It's like training wheels for your aim, and it's really amazing. I know a lot of pros swear by them. I know others, this is probably the 200th video on YouTube that somebody has mentioned them, but now that they've really grown over the years, kudos to them for inventing such an amazing peripheral that could make all of us do better. Because these thumbsticks, I don't know about you guys, but I was not pleased with this Xbox One when it came out. I thought, these little crappy nubs on this thing are not fun. They actually tear up your thumb almost. They dig into it. They're no good. So having a nice, tall, rubberized stick that gives you greater aim is key. And I wish Xbox and PS and PlayStation would just realize that and build them right into the controller. Just go ahead and give us some freaking nice, tall, rubberized sticks, guys. But until they do, we have control freaks. So that's enough about control freaks. Let's talk number 2 here. the next most important equipment for me is a headset. Headset is key. Back in the day when I got my 360, I just used the pack-in headset with the one earpiece, and it was great. You know, we could talk to our friends. It was a social thing. That's all we thought we needed, and you know, it was no big deal. At that time, headsets were not really a big thing. Not a lot of people were using them, and I think I had a buddy. The first person I knew or had heard of was my friend named Charlie, and he's from California, and he was rocking some Turtle Beaches, and he started doing. I mean, he was always a really good Call of Duty player, but he was doing like a lot of call outs and lots of. It seemed like he had really good awareness of what was going on, and he was getting more kills. And I think we asked him at that point, like, you know, what's going on, and he could not stop raving about these Turtle Beaches. He just was like, man, this really does improve your game, guys. I can't tell you enough. Like, I can hear their footsteps coming. I can tell where the battle is, what's going on, and I was really curious. I think after that, a lot of our other friends caved, and we all started getting Turtle Beaches. I went and got myself a pair, and I decided at that point I will never go back. Having, you know, for some games it don't matter, but for a game like Call of Duty, a competitive shooter, it matters immensely. It is a huge difference from just normal sound or a normal headset, and even from one to another is a huge difference. I'm right now using Astro A40s. I'm using the one with the Mixamp Pro, and I, in the past, always used Turtle Beaches. I can tell you without a doubt that Astro has better sound quality, and I haven't used the super crazy expensive Turtle Beach, so they're probably just as good as Astro, so don't go hating on me just yet, Turtle Beach fans. But yeah, Astro A40s are the bomb. They're so good. I love them to death. You can plug them into your computer and set up custom equalizer settings, and they're very bassy. The mic is nice. Everything is just awesome about them. And if you're going to make videos in particular, that's the one you want to get, not the Xbox One specific version that comes with the Mixamp that plugs into your controller, but the one with the actual Mixamp Pro. Do not get the ones from GameStop. Make sure you order them from Astro with the Mixamp Pro, because it has a port that comes out of the back specifically for streaming game and party chat, and that's going to be your best friend if you start making videos. And I had to learn that the hard way. I purchased Astro A50s, I purchased Astro A40s with the Xbox plug-in, and I think I'd said that in my Hunting the Baby Lions video, so I won't go back over it here, but don't make all those mistakes. Get Astro A40s with the Mixamp if you're going to be a YouTuber. If not, get whatever you want, but try and pick a nice brand. Do not go to GameStop and ask the guy and he said, oh, look at these $40 headsets. They glow in the dark and they have red lighting. No, you want to research online what has the best freaking sound quality, and it's going to be Astro or Turtle Beaches. It just is. So don't screw yourself over in that regard. So that's headsets. They are key. The next thing I wanted to talk about, which is not so much of an equipment thing, it's more of a settings thing, is bumper jumper. So I know you're probably, if you're not using bumper jumper already, you're using the default, which is to jump with the A button. I did that for many years. There's nothing wrong with it, okay? Don't think I'm bagging on that. If that's your style, go for it. I did it just because, you know, in the beginning days of video games, we kind of all grew up with games like Mario and things where the jump button just is always A, you know? And then when we came to shooters, we would jump. We would do one of these numbers where we jump and then try to turn in the air and get them. And we got pretty proficient at it. And I'm sure if you're doing it, you're pretty proficient at it, right? You jump and then turn and shoot. But there's just a hair second faster to jump shoot, to jump turn. So if you give that bumper jumper a try, if you really give it a fair chance. I tried it a few times and didn't like it. Didn't give it a fair chance. Excuse me. Man, my mouth's so dry. I had to get a big drink there. I don't know why I'm so dry-throated today. But I never gave it a fair chance. And then I was playing Destiny, and these new games coming out like this and Destiny where you have double jumps and wall runs and you kind of fly around a much. it's frustrating to be jumping with A and then trying to autocorrect, or then try and correct in the air. So I was like, you know what, I can't stand this. I need to be able to jump and turn. I'm giving Bumper Jumper another chance, and I went and I stuck with it until I learned it, and I don't think I'll ever go back now. Bumper Jumper is so, once you get it, you feel like Lord of the Skies. Like, you're just so good at jumping. It makes you better, not just at jump shooting, but a game like Destiny where there's some platform elements. You can jump and turn in the air, and it really made certain sections of some of those raids, like the, where you had to do intricate jumping, it made it a lot easier. So Bumper Jumper is the truth, my friends. And if you're playing Call of Duty in particular, on this game there's what's called Bumper Jumper Tactical that you can even put it on. That's even better, because that switches the melee button with the duck button. And you definitely, it's nice to have melee on the right thumbstick, but you duck and slide way more than you melee. So switch that over. Try Bumper Jumper Tactical. Then you can slide like this without taking your thumb off the aimer. Just like the Bumper Jumper does for jumping, this does for sliding and ducking. So if there's guys over there, I can click without I don't have to stop aiming. I can just click down and duck. Maybe a lot of you guys are already using that, and you already know it's amazing. But if you're not, give it a chance, guys. You gotta try it. Bumper Jumper Tactical. Put those control freaks on. Go get yourself a nice headset, and those things will make you do a lot better. Once again, just like in my last video, they're not going to take a completely terrible player and make him suddenly do amazing. If you're looking to do that, the only thing that can really do that is practice. You could watch my last video and learn tactics, watch this video and learn a proper setup to do it better, but you're still going to need some practice, okay? And that's something that I've been trying to help my son with, is it takes years of experience before you get better at certain things. So that's all I really have on the tips, guys. I may think of some stuff for a later video for something else, but other than that, I also wanted to announce, coming up real quick here in about a little over a week, is going to be, I'm super excited, is going to be the playthrough of Dark Souls 3. I'm going to do a co-op playthrough of that with my son, and that's the first time you guys are really going to get to hear a lot from him. This whole channel, the whole point of it, I think I've stated to you guys before, was to really make YouTubing for him. He wanted to be into YouTube so bad. He's been telling me that since he's a little kid, and I want to make that happen for him, guys. So even if I'm not that super entertaining, please come check out our channel, like and subscribe when he gets on there. Let's make this happen for this little dude, because he's a super nice kid. He's not cocky like some kids. He's not annoying. He's just such a nice kid, and he's really funny. And I feel like this kid belongs in front of the world. I really feel like he needs to cheer people up and make their day better. So the two of us together, we have good chemistry, and like I said in some other videos, I just didn't have the proper equipment and have YouTube set up right, so it kind of delayed our plans. We really haven't been doing this as a team. I've been learning the ropes and figuring it out, so that when I finally got it all down, had like intros and outros and proper mics and proper everything, then I could finally just debut him and have everything run smoothly without having to go back. Because a lot of my videos I've had to redo because the audio was terrible or something, and I didn't want to do that to him. I wanted to be able to have a one and done teamwork video when it was finally ready for him to get on there. So I know I'm not going to keep blabbing. I know I've beat it to death telling you what's going to happen, but I can't wait for you guys to see this little dude on my channel, and our channel I should say, and it's going to be really fun, this Dark Souls 3 playthrough, and I'm super excited for it. So yeah, like and subscribe. Come check out this Dark Souls 3 playthrough, and if you like any of my other videos, let me know. I don't know how many people still love Call of Duty. A lot of people hate on Call of Duty, so if you like it, comment and I'll keep putting out Call of Duty. If not, I'm not really a Call of Duty only man. I'm playing like a lot of games. We play Black Desert Online, which I'm gonna have a video coming to you soon about how much I love that game, and some other stuff. So anything you like it. If you don't like it, then I will continue to make videos about other games. So yeah, that's about all I have for you guys. Thanks so much for watching, and please use these things and let me know if they work for you. Thank you.